Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Sagittarius for the month of October. It is a general reading, excuse me, so it will not resonate with each and every one of you who are watching. If this does not sound like your story, check your moon sign or your rising sign. Your messages could be there, and if not, simply check back in the following week when I put out a new message for your sign. Okay, so what we have sitting central is a card of devotion. So this is someone you feel very passionate about, or vice versa. These energies can be vice versa. It can be being very devoted to someone or something. You either did or would give anything for this person. It may, because it's sitting in as central issue, it could feel like you gave everything you could, or you did everything you could. So, that's either your energy or theirs. And the cards that come with that is a card of fantasy. So, and this, okay, I have to look at them as a whole here. This Knight of Swords. Now, this Knight of Swords is very different. He's much different than your traditional Knight of Swords. Because, why? He is not impulsive. Okay? He is a helper. So he comes in as a helper. To do what? To move something from very challenging energy to a more positive one. Okay? Or from a bad place to a better place. And he comes in peace. But someone may have not believed him. Someone may have thought that it was an illusion, or that they were giving them a story. They felt threatened with the boar being here. Yeah, you see? Fantasy is showing up again with the boar. So somebody was not believing. Fantasy about growing something, or about something, making something or growing something long term, something with roots, something that would grow. Someone didn't believe that story. Someone wasn't falling for that painting that was created for them. And they exploded. They felt threatened emotionally. The body is at the root. This is the sorrows of the body, the senses, intuition, foreboding. So they had a sense of foreboding with regards to a situation where someone comes in as this helper. If they were impulsive in the past, they are no more. They would have come in changed. But someone is choosing, or did choose, not to believe them. Felt that they were being sneaky, hiding things. And this person has a lot of, I feel, emotions that, and maybe even surprise themselves how they reacted to that situation, because I feel it's emotions that ran really deep, that surfaced really quick, like the volcano, things that were contained, and maybe even thought of as having been under control, surface and explode because they thought somebody was fooling them, and so they become really defensive. You see, they're thinking, well, oh, this person is going to manipulate me emotionally. We're not on the same floor, and eventually this tower is going to hit, And so what do? They speak up. But they don't just speak up. This is not that sit down heart-to-heart kind of talk. This is exploding because, why do I say that? Because the volcano is here. So it's somebody who has something to say, but it comes out really loud and maybe even hurtful. This happened. More than likely, it has happened. And so it's like this person sits back here waiting, maybe watching, maybe digesting something. This could be ideas. It could be something that was presented to them. They could be thinking of, they're thinking of wishes, something, they have a desire or several desires with this 9. They're filling their cups here with wishes, but they have not yet completed this process. And here we have the Squire of Love. So this is a card of messages, love messages. Typically they are done in secret with this card. But it does not have to be. They could be waiting on a message, or you're waiting on a message. They could be thinking of reaching out. It could be he's lying in wait in that web that he's woven. So he's made, it's kind of like he's made his nest, right? And most certainly he has. Waiting, watching. The thing is, yeah, that's why he's unable to complete, because there's something that eludes him, something he's missing. The problem is he's not going to be able to see it in the energy he's in, because this is a lot of chaos. 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords. That's a lot of fears, chaotic thoughts that keep this spider trapped here. And it has to do with taking this risk, which is about the wishes to heal. Yep, see, we have the Star and that same card, 6 of Swords, to move something to a calmer place, to have a reunion, to take that risk, that leap of faith. So up again is coming this, okay, we have the new beginning, we have the moon. That's it's like illusions. Maybe this person's got all of these negative thoughts, like maybe it is an illusion. I feel like they're questioning whether or not this was real or was an illusion, and even whether this could really happen, or are they deceiving themselves? Is there potential here for another chance? And it's like the mind is plagued. And they want to escape this. We have the card of freedom here. Feeling heavily burdened mentally, emotionally, this person. And that's what this card means. And you can see above is the Nine of Swords. And below we have this Eight of Swords, cards flying everywhere. So maybe he wants to do something, but there's always a reason not to do it. Wants to take that risk to reach out, or wants to take that risk to sit down and have this talk. Here again, another wheel, right? Here's the conversation that could possibly take place to find a solution. But he may always try to find, or always comes up with a reason, or more than one, not to do it, but desires to do it. And that's what I'm picking up. Because, you see, the Eight of Love, the person in this card of freedom is looking at directly at that Eight of Love. And that is doubts and fears about the outcome of a situation. Uncertainty. And what is the next card? The extension of the olive branch, justice. And the Ten of Swords, fear of what they cannot see coming. So we go from an 8 to a 9 to a 10. This is like increasing fears. When they start to think about it, they get really, really fearful. Yep, the Devil's here. It's not believing. This person has trust issues. Trust issues, they're afraid. And they don't see a way forward. They're afraid to reach for the coin, to reach for the opportunity to begin to make these new memories. And they're afraid of what will fill those cups in the future. There's news that is coming. And it could be it's news that comes, or news or person that's going to come or happen unexpectedly. You have the Wheel of Fortune here twice. So this is fated events, meetings, chance meetings. Something throws you together somehow. And this movement is in your favor whether you see it or not. That's a very important message. You have it twice, and twice is in the upper right. It speaks to the cycles of life, how one season follows another. It can take an upward turn or a downward turn. The one constant is that things are always changing. And sometimes this change can seem chaotic and uncertain. And we see that here with the chaos here, but it's confirmed down here. Another card of chaos. So this change that is happening does feel chaotic. But whatever is happening, know that it is happening in your favor, whether you see it or not. It's always best to go with the flow. That is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation to the channel. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings.